Alright, now is the time to sun gaze. Don't forget to sun gaze. I'm sun gazing right now, and just especially now in like October is the perfect time of the year to just sun gaze. So, the energy is so positive. Just enjoy, like relax, sun gaze, like brighten those eyes, brighten those eyes, and just like help the brain tune into to the psychic field. Help the brain tune into the psychic field, and just awaken, because now in like October, in September already, the dragon starts to awaken, and now in October, it's already like the phase of awakening. So spirituality, some say that we live in like a big dragon, and you can see it like that. The big dragon, although we live inside this big dragon, the big dragon has months of awakening, and months it goes to sleep, almost like a big winter bear, like they or like bear who like go for some months to like hibernate and just sleep, and you cannot see them anymore. So it's almost the same thing with awakening, and the big dragon of awakening kind of like awakens during the winter time of the year when it's most cold, and then all the way until the Mars equinox, and then it goes to sleep again. So it awakens on the September equinox and goes to sleep on the Mars equinox. It's kind of funny. And Mars being the last phase of the dragon before it goes to sleep. So now is the time of awakening, actually. And actually, it is around this time of year that I became awakened, that I like got awakened, and it is mostly around this time of the year, already like in like July, something like that, up until like this time of the year especially, that people awaken the most, because the energy is most high, and the dragon is waking up. And if you've done some energy work, there are high chances that you actually awaken and become an enlightened individual. And it's kind of like electric also. So enlightenment, like it happens electric, like it's kind of like electric, like there is flashes of light, almost like with electricity, and there is like current running through the body, and you can feel it like strong, but also at the same time the feeling of liberation and just being more powerful. So it's like current electric energy that happens during enlightenment, and you can see the body almost like a cable, and when you like awaken, it's almost like the installations are kind of like ready, and then you start to see like images, and you start having like telepathy and all that. So it's kind of like fun how the third eye works. It works like a television almost. And and of course your antenna being your crown chakra, and your crown chakra is then supplied by the energy that you use. So basically, when the flashes of light will happen during the pre-stages of awakening, that is all you will feel. But if you sun gaze, you will be drawn towards sun gazing and all that, almost like automatically, like the spirit will guide you. And as you like establish the cable, or the spiritual cable, and you will connect with like the sun, Sirius, which is like seen like the sun behind the sun. So you will connect with this potent star of Sirius, which is kind of like the star of seers and psychics and like magic and all that. And you will see these flashes of light, but it may not be that strong at the first stage of awakening, and you might like go through like, lots of fear, because you don't know what's truly happening. But then I advise you to like do like the wushu masters, or like the kung fu masters. Just go outside in nature, like practice easy boxing, something like that. It helps greatly. Like boxing along with your awakening phase is so good, and I recommend do it outside in nature. Maybe not so much in a gym, but you can also go in a gym. But being outside, I remember I was like outside during my phase of awakening, and my body was moving with this electric energy, and I was doing qigong. with this electric energy. I was like training like all that year, like winter long. I just had this amazing chi because like the electric was high in me, and then I had like my third eye abilities working for me, but they weren't working that much. But it was more like in terms of like high velocity, high speed, high reflexes, high sensitivity, and even like in sex. Oh fuck. The sensitivity was amazing. Like you just feel so good when the third eye was like awakened and all that. So like it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice, and I advise you to use this time of the year. This time of the year, if you are a star seed, and actually connect with the star of Sirius, and like to that potent power of enlightenment, and just like connect with it. So don't forget to sun gaze and properly eat. And this is the time of the year that I will recommend, since the energy of the planet is naturally high, that you can like detox and eat kind of like a vegetarian, so that you can win the utmost of this time of the year. And of course, in September we celebrate it because it kind of like happens with Orion's victory over the scorpion symbolizing the heart and like all the negative emotions, and Orion symbolizing kind of like the triumph. It's kind of like in French, the arc of the triumph, like the victory of like the human race or the human species over its animal instincts. So now is the time of the year that we have that victory over animal instincts, that we can be like mainly like pure human, pure consciousness. This is the time of the year of pure consciousness, because sometimes of the year our animal instincts are stronger, makes it difficult for us to tune in spiritually. But this is the time of the year where the human consciousness is above the animosity, and this is the time, although it is the time that the scorpion is like now, but it is also the time that the Orion rises up in like the northern hemisphere, and you will be able to see like the Orion like risen up, it holding like its right hand like up high in the sky, and just pointing victory, and the belt around its like waist, and it's fucking amazing. So already the rise of the Orion symbolizing like the time of the year when like the energy is so high and potent. And like in ancient Egypt, they even aligned the pyramids so they could match the star of Orion, and it's kind of like fucking high. It's kind of like fucking high if you kind of like take this time and just this opportunity. And that was it. So sun gaze, detox, eat good, and make good time of this year. Like happy 2020, and take care. Autum.